Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 114 of my Gateway Experience. Thank you so much for tuning in. The purpose of these videos is to document our journey through the Monroe Institute's Gateway Experience. I like to call the Gateway Experience a scientific, repeatable process of self-discovery, self-exploration, and ultimately self-mastery or self-actualization. It consists of a total of 36 tapes divided into 6 waves. We're currently on the third wave, and we are on the second tape of that wave called remote viewing. Today was the first day doing this, but I have done dozens of other tapes, or at least a dozen other tapes. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, go ahead and check those out. That way you can see the whole journey so far. So let's get straight into it. Today it is 6:46 a.m. It is December 16th. It's 2022 and it's a Friday. Freya's Day. Friday. And today, as you can tell, it's 6:46 a.m., so I woke up at 5, okay? And it was a little bit of a slower thing, slower pace. It hasn't been 2 hours yet, but it's been more than an hour and a half, so just kind of like slowly going through the routine and going through the prepping and the tuning and everything that we usually do to get ourselves straightened out for the day, morning routine and everything. And doing this remote viewing tape, first of all, I wasn't prepared. Okay, I wasn't prepared because it actually requires a little bit more than just a solo doing the Gateway Experience. It actually requires a partner. It actually requires some setup because the purpose of it is to be doing remote viewing. So I went ahead and did it without the envelope. So we need an envelope, we need a cotton ball, and we need a friend. Okay. And the reason why we need the envelope is we're gonna put a card in there with some numbers in it, and we're gonna guess the numbers without looking at them. I'm not gonna put the numbers in it. I'm gonna have somebody else do it. Then the cotton ball is to direct our energy into the cotton ball to see how it affects it. And then the third one is to identify and visit a friend. Okay? We want to visit a friend and see how they're doing and communicate and connect with them and do it all remotely. Okay? Basically transfer information back and forth and also communicate about that stuff afterwards. Okay? No cameras, no phones, okay? Just all without being in the same physical location or even communicating physically through the 5 senses. So that's what this tape is all about. And today I wasn't able to do it fully. I did it by myself, but I wasn't able to verify the results. So it's getting interesting now. Now we're shifting from doing everything, working on the self, okay, to now really expanding our consciousness outward into the world. So now we started out by really discovering ourselves and how that works. And now we're moving into discovering the world we live in truly and exploring the world we live in truly, and even quote unquote mastering the world we live in truly by going out and looking at these things that even science has not been able to fully document. And maybe that's for a good reason or maybe that's for a bad reason. Who knows? But everything does happen for a reason. So that's what we're doing here. And we really want to find out how this works. So if you want to be part of it, let me know if you want me to do it with you. If not, I'm just going to probably figure out a way to do it with maybe one of my buddies, or maybe, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and figure out everything that we need to figure out as far as the envelope. They'll figure out the numbers, and then they'll put the cotton ball somewhere for me. And then finally, the envelope and the cotton ball, and then finally their location and what they're doing during that day. So just those three things, very simple. And I think it's really funny how intuitive the gateway experience really is, because this, I didn't realize it was, maybe subconsciously, superconsciously somehow, I realized that this was the next upcoming tape. But I literally talked about this recently in one of my recaps. I talked about, I think maybe it was number 9 of the liftoff tape. And I literally talked about how it felt like the liftoff tape was like shifting my identity from identifying with my body to being identified with and something else. And when you put your identity there somewhere else, that's what gives you information about it. That's the weird secret. That's really the weird secret about everything. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Shorter video, very simple. I wasn't fully prepared. I went ahead and did it anyway, but tomorrow I'll be prepared. I'll have to communicate with my wife or one of my buddies and see what we can do as far as getting all of this set up with the envelope, like cotton ball, and the location and the activities for the person, whoever I end up picking. So, unless it's one of you guys, if you guys want to communicate with me, let me know in the comments down below, and we can figure all that out if you want to try to do that with me. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. Peace.